Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to TGW Battleground. We are your host, OddSmith311.
And EvilPenguinGaming.
And it's here at last, this pay-per-view we've all been so excited for. And kicking things off with the Intercontinental Open Challenge. None other than Mr. Seth Rollins himself.
This is going to be really interesting, man. This is a really big stage. It's been going for the past month. It's been really fun to watch. That's the reason, well, kind of the only reason I tune into your show. But anyway.
Thanks. Who wants a shot at the champ?
Well, I mean, other than having to do commentary on your show,
well, yeah, you know.
This is my favorite segment.
I'm gonna guess, Bo Dallas. I don't know. Hulk Hogan. Viva la
I knew it would be interesting.
That caused a change in Seth's demeanor immediately. He went from being calm and collected to ready to go, and he's going to have to bring his A game against this guy.
That is the truth.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen him before then, man. He's looked impressive on his last couple matches.
Yeah, he has.
And that card,
the Ninja Turtle card.
The Tino Heat. Eddie Guerrero, you are missed.
Speaking of Ninja Turtles, I can tell you the next game that I'm going to get is going to be Injustice 2. Deluxe edition is about $90. No, it's $100.
Oh, please tell me they had Ninja Turtles on there.
Yes, the Ninja Turtles are becoming available this month for that game. Well, wait a minute. No, they should already be available.
Well, I really hope that's one that you stream, because I think the Injustice games are really, really cool. I suck at fighting games. I get too frustrated. And I just never seem to get the hang of it. So I like watching people play them, and I thought those games... Actually, I thought the story of the first one was really good.
Well, the story of the first one's great.
Just reading the graphic novel by itself is pretty interesting.
I didn't know they turned it into a graphic novel.
There's like a graphic novel, and there's a couple other like offshoots of it, like standalone story. I went digging for it one night because you know, I watched the cutscene and stuff. I'm like, man, I wonder if they actually, because I think it started as a game and then they turned it to the graphic novel. I don't think it was.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's a good idea for a story though, man. Go big or go home. Shit. I mean, when you start off with the Joker killing Superman's... Well, I don't want to give it away if no one's played it. I don't know if you haven't played it by now. You're probably not going to. But... Oh! Eddie's face grazing, or the top of his head rather, grazing the bottom turnbuckle.
Okay, sorry.
Ooh. Beautiful flurry of offense here by Seth Rollins. Trying to keep Eddie Guerrero off his feet, or off balance rather.
Oh, my apologies. I had a really bad cough.
I thought maybe it was cutting out or something for a second. I'm like, oh man.
No, I just had a really bad cough. Sorry about that.
Ooh. Took that leg right out from under him. One. No,
Eddie,
not even a one count.
Eddie looking sharp here. We gonna get a power bomb? No. Oh! I thought we were about to get a gory bomb. Is what we were about to get.
Beautiful reversal by Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that's secure. Goddamn phone. Viva la raza.
What's Seth got in mind here? He's gonna go for that jumping knee.
Kingslayer.
Oh yeah. No, not the Kingslayer.
The Empire Slayer.
The Empire Slayer.
The Emperor Slayer. What are we going to see from Seth here? Across that top rope. Vicious. Have you listened to, oh, a roll? Nope. That's super kick. A couple.
1, 2.
Oh. A little longer that time.
Let's get a count so we know we're good.
40, 41, 42.
Perfect.
Cool.
King Slayer!
Oh, there it is. 1,
2, 3.
He gets him.
We are perfect. We're right on that same count, so.
That doesn't happen very often.
Right.
Fast.
I mean, we're live. Of course we're live.
Oh, of course not. Of course. I was ready to say, short but furious match there. Quick burst of offense by both people. Seth Rollins turning on there at the end. Able to take Eddie out.
I tell you, man, that's a match that I wouldn't mind seeing again.
Yeah, and these two, man. Yeah. I guess it goes without saying.
That's all you can say is just, yeah, these two. I mean, you can't put it into words how great they both are in the ring, and when you put them together, it's just magic.
Especially when there's they have a goal to fight for.
Right.
And, yeah, I would like to see that one again, too. And, as far as I know, especially now that Seth Rollins is victorious. Oh. New. He's going to continue with his open challenge until something gives. But hey, I mean, it's be him and Eddie again. After he wouldn't mind giving him another shot, but Eddie did lose fair and square in the middle of the ring. So
that he did.
I leave that up to Seth Rollins' discretion. Like I said, as far as I know, he wants to continue the open challenge every week, which is fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's out there defending that belt.
Right. Moving on.
The Outsiders.
We are about to see a tag team match for the Raw Tag Team Championships.
I have been stoked for this match. I love both these teams. I think the outcome of this one's going to be difficult. Both former champions. The Outsiders looking to regain once again.
Now, speaking of tag teams, I heard a rumor that I'm not the only one with at least one new tag team debuting tomorrow night.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I do know.
It's rumor and innuendo. Poppycock. I don't even know what a tag team is.
Poppycock?
I think you're making words up. Is that even English?
He who uses the word splendiferous says I'm making words up.
Technically, all words are made up, if you want to get real. Hey, I didn't make that up.
This is what I deal with 2 to 3 times a week, folks.
Yay! Shame his hair.
Oh, boy.
One hair is unstoppable. The other's not there at all. Together.
Of course, the title is on the line
perfect
this
team.
one, guys. And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ is looking good as of late.
Don't be surprised if history is made here tonight.
Just as good.
Great commentary, Saxton.
Byron Saxton. The most useless all-around. Couldn't wrestle worth the crap. Can't commentate worth the crap. I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure somebody likes him. I don't know. I mean, I usually can go pretty easy on people, and even he tests my patience. I mean,
I know one or the other, either Ollie or Luke, are a big fan of Byron Saxton. I don't remember which one it is.
I mean, I guess you could always have that argument if, you know, he's playing to a very specific role. And maybe since I don't like him, maybe it means he's, you know, he's doing his job.
And that's the thing. That's what you have to remember. Is, I mean, he's just the classic babyface announcer. And a lot of people don't like that anymore.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 608 pounds, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders. And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 499 pounds, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and Cesaro.
DeBar.
For some reason, I was waiting for her to say Sheamus and Cesaro. The Cesaros. Jimmy and James Uso. Or no, it's not even that. It's Jimmy Uso and James Uso.
It's Jay, not James.
Sorry.
These are your superstars.
I slipped and said the wrong name. Good Lord. I'm caught up in the excitement of the moment.
Caught up in the excitement of the moment.
Sheamus' whiteness is distracting me.
It's blinding, isn't it?
I know. It's ugh. It's like he's laying on the mat. It's like, where'd he go? I just see a floating mohawk and a beard.
Wow, you know the thing? He actually does blend into the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't just hyperbole, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
You were talking about the Usos. I was listening to stories earlier of people talking about Ming or Haku or wherever.
Yeah.
Dude, some of the stories I hear about him, I'm like, you know, I've heard enough of these stories. Some of this shit has to be true. I'm sure not every little bit of it's true, but god damn, he just sounds like the scariest human being of all time. I mean, actually, it sounds like he's a really, really cool guy, like a really nice, down-to-earth dude, but you don't want to
Turns him off?
Yeah. I mean, do I hear stories about him? I've heard multiple stories of him reaching into people's mouths and ripping their teeth out, gouging people's eyes, taking big bites out of them. I mean, just all kinds of just... What did Perry Sanders say about him? He said he would just kill the whole locker room. We wouldn't be able to stop him. And he was just going... I mean, he was like... there was like fear in his voice when he was saying, I'm like, God, man.
That's nuts.
I heard Barbarian's pretty crazy too when you get alcohol in him. They were telling a story about how he got in trouble one time and there was like 6, 7 cops trying to take him down. Oh, we got it covered.
1, 2.
I got just a little off my my video lag for just a second. I think I'm like 2 seconds off of you.
What's your count?
52, 53, 54, 55.
Okay.
Okay. I thought that might have happened. Oh.
Jackknife.
And
boom!
boom! Square in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh man, I would have considered that kind of an upset, just because that just seemed kind of fast. Oof.
Suplex Village.
Oof.
Ash is as big as a village.
Hell yeah. The fact that Cesaro can toss him like that is just impressive.
His powerbomb is so weird looking. It's like a cross-arm powerbomb. Like, I've never seen that until now.
And you know, there's a lot of time in this game when moves like that happen where it's like, oh god, yeah, right. On a guy like Nash, I think Cesaro could do that to Nash.
Oh, absolutely. So do I.
It's just, you're right. It is. I like how it sucks. I don't think he does anything. Once it's said and done, it's still a normal power bomb, but it just looks really cool. I like is it the neutralizer?
Yeah.
I always want to call it the neuralizer. Too much.
No, the neuralizer is something that Cedric Alexander does.
Oh, it is a real. I was thinking the Men in Black movie. That's.
Oh. No, the neuralizer is Cedric Alexander does like a handspring into the ropes and comes back with an enziguri.
Oh, that's sweet. Ooh. Suplex Village on the outside. Sheamus with repeated elbows in the chest.
I don't want to see a count out here.
Oh crap, I didn't realize he was that close to the... Oh, the bar retained.
I got nothing.
I'll let your rage spin out for a moment. As we watch these highlights.
I mean, it's getting to the point where I can't just blame you because your countouts are trickling down to my show, because these guys need to take, they need to own what they're doing on both shows.
Yeah.
It's getting to that point where we're about to start instituting a no count out rule.
Well, that's why I lost it, talking to Victor, it's just like, man, I know it's enough. You guys, this isn't preschool. These are like athletes competing to be the best, and they're acting like little children. Very large, scary children, but children nonetheless.
Especially this one, this was a tag team championship match. The same way it was at Money in the Bank for you between the Usos and the Road Warriors.
Yeah. And much like with that match, especially in this match, I know it wasn't even like they were having a hard time. They were putting up a pretty good fight against the Outsiders. Sheamus had just got done plowing Kevin Nash in the mat, or to the mats outside, rather.
Let's just forget about it and focus on. Oh yes, let's focus on this match.
Oh man, I have been so excited for this.
This is gonna be great.
And it really speaks to Dusty Rhodes' love of the business. I mean, Dusty Rhodes at his time, known for having quite the ego, and I'm sure even now I think he still calls himself the world champ. But it is good to see him recognizing the up and coming. I mean, not to say that Bret Hart's like a brand new wrestler. I mean, he's been around for a while. He's really trying to find his legs as a single wrestler here, doing a great job. And if he can come out on top tonight, man, he's gonna have some good momentum going.
That's very, very true. Still kind of curious. Oh wait.
Hell yeah. Cowbell.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'm curious to see if after Brett and Dusty are through with each other, and The Rock and Samoa Joe after tonight are through with each other, possibly, if there will be any comeuppance from either Brett or The Rock for speaking each other's names.
Well, you're definitely right. I mean, I can't imagine that that's something either one of these guys are going to let go in the long run. But yeah, I think they got their hands full tonight. And I think we'll get through this first, and we'll see what the fallout is on the other side. But with two talent like Brett and Rock, I mean, you have to think at some point they're eventually going to clash. I mean, it's inevitable. Brett's made his intentions very clear that he's ready to just go out on his own and become the best there is, best there was, and best there ever will be. And in order to do that, you have to take out the man. And right now, the man is Samoa Joe, but The Rock, multiple-time champion in the past. So
and possibly adding one tonight.
Yes. But I mean, looking at that on the other side of that, if we remember a Payback, I mean, The Rock went in there with the same intentions, and
indeed,
much like Psycho Sid, he found out the hard way that there's a reason why people fear Samoa Joe.
I know I don't want to mix it up with him.
No, I mean, taking a guy down especially a guy like Sid, 6'5", 6'6", 7. I mean, he's a big dude, man. That's brought him right down to size.
Speaking of being brought right down to size, Dusty Rhodes down on the mat until now. He actually said something about it. Oh, DDT.
DDT, baby. My head. Oh. Brett measures him. Thought we were going to see that short elbow.
So did I.
And so far, Brett really taking it to Dusty.
Yeah, he has, man. Oh, man, I thought we were going to get a short DDT for a second. So, I said something about incredible feats of strength on SmackDown. And that right there was an incredible feat of strength.
Yeah, Dusty.
One.
I mean, Dusty's not exactly a midget. He's a big boy himself. Or little person, or whatever the correct term is.
I told you, man. Micro-human. Chin lock.
Micro lock. On the Dream. The Dream looking woozy. Bret Hart up with snake eyes.
Snake eyes. You gotta say it right, man. It's a snake eyes. Kind of like wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two men. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two men. Hi, I'm Al Harrington here.
Where's the warehouse?
In Wiggaba! And I am overstocked with wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two men. I'm ready to pass the savings on to you! I just saw that not too long ago. Brett with a...
Brett. One of the 5 moves of doom from Bret Hart.
And few people do it better.
That's the truth.
Stalling vertical suplex there. Once again showing out that technical prowess. Speaking to your point earlier, The Rock's in the back watching this.
Oh, absolutely. I know I wouldn't mind seeing that match.
Well, no, especially when you think of not just the individual talent and star power there, but the dynasties of both men, the families, Oh, Brett with a beautiful running dive.
Can I go all Mauro Ranallo? Tope Suicida!
Nice. Somewhere Mauro Ronaldo's looking up and a tear comes to his eye.
That's not as good as my Kinshasa call.
No, I was listening to the commentary on the last show, and I was like, badass. Like, Kinshasa! I don't know what the word was. Kinshasa?
Yeah. Just because I love Corey Graves. Because Corey Graves is amazing. And that is by far his best call. And that was a big back scratch.
Oh, I thought for a second we were going to see another count out, man.
Oh, no, not in this match. I could see you going out and restarting this one if there was a count out. Dusty is busted open. I just noticed that.
And given the amount of respect between these two men, it'd be hard to imagine that they wouldn't try to, give it their all.
Superplex.
Bam!
Cover. One, two.
He hit the mat so hard the polka dots flew off of him.
And yet they're still there.
They went back in the air and landed.
Oh, okay.
What's Brett doing?
With super adhesive.
Yes. Beautiful.
Nice cross body.
And man, Brett is this is one of the best showings from Brett we've seen yet.
Yeah, it is.
I think we've seen this. It's a virtual clinic here on Dusty Rhodes. Are we gonna take him to...
No. Is this what I think it is? Oh, God, it is. Oh, no.
He hangs him up in the corner.
Oh, we have not yet seen Brett use that ring post figure floor.
Oh, man, what a...
Oh, God.
Once again, showing the innovation and the cunning of the Hitman. Oh.
Right into the announce table.
Dusty just...
So 5 count here.
Oof.
Oh! 6.
Oh, man.
7. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
It looks like that wound is getting opened up a lot more on Dusty's forehead. Look at that.
This could be it.
1, 2. Woo!
Oh, the dream's still in the game. Brett not flustered though, but oh, the dream returned the favor to that leg. Oh, just wrenching back on that neck.
This is what we call a comeback, baby.
If you will.
Oh no!
There it is!
Clubbering!
It's clubbering him!
You can see a bionic elbow.
Oh, such a display from Bret Hart, but...
Bam! Cover that man!
1, 2!
Oh!
Whoa!
I was ready to count the 3.
Oh, man. That would have...
Oh, now Brett's busted. Jeez.
And now the nerve block. It's over for sure, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, something's got to slow these guys down.
Dusty getting his fourth win. Brett's staggering now.
Dusty with about his 73rd win.
Ooh, wrenching back on those arms.
Nice surfboard type maneuver.
The ironic thing is he couldn't tap out if he wanted to.
Right? Maybe with his foot.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, snake eyes.
Nice.
Cover. 1, 2.
And now Brett fighting for his life. And these two just... Chain lock. Reset the clock. These two just absolutely maiming each other, giving it every last bit of energy.
This is taking my breath away, man. I'm not even in the match.
There for a minute I thought Brett had it completely wrapped up, and I'm starting to wonder now, the dream just coming alive. And now he's taking Brett to the top. Are we going to see another superplex?
Another superplex? Well, a half superplex.
Oh, man.
What we got?
With
A receipt
driver
for that
zone.
pile driver earlier.
Is he going to cover him? No.
Hold on. Bam.
Oh. The cover. One, two. Oh. Oh, and the crowd just, their breath's been taken away here.
Oh, man.
So many
what a
near
match.
falls.
Once again, he
Covering him.
Covering.
Oh, right to the chestal area. The dream ready to shuck and jive.
Oh, what happened there? It looked like the Dream missed his punch to lead into the Bionic Elbow.
Oh.
There's move number 2 of the 5 moves of doom.
And that mistake might cost him here. Brett's measuring him. Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
If he gets him over here, this could be it.
Oh, man. Come on. I want to see more of this match. This has been so fantastic.
Dusty, he did it. He did it. Bret Hart wins. Bret Hart wins. Oh, my God, man.
An absolute instant classic.
That was just, oh. Well, Dusty promised him he wasn't going to go easy on him. And,
certainly kept his word.
Bret Hart, the winner of this match, but definitely not coming out of this one unscathed. Oh. Oh, the way he hit that turnbuckle. What I love about watching these guys, how smart they are. Neither one of them took any time to gloat. Neither one of them, and they both stayed on top of it. Constant covers, constant pinfall attempts. You know, wearing down each other's, you know, we've seen multiple moves from Dusty, but a beautiful, Dusty missing that punch, Bret taking advantage right there. And setting in motion his downfall. Man.
Look at that crimson mask. He is covered. As is Dusty.
Bret Hart sending a message to everybody in the back, including his #1 fan, The Rock. But The Rock, I'm sure, has much bigger things on his mind right now.
Literally.
If he doesn't keep his focus on what's ahead of him, he's going to come out looking like Bret Hart.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
Well, I gave him the shot. Let's see if he can come out on top here.
Gentlemen, up next is our WWE
You suck.
Championship match.
You suck.
This one has the chance to be a
You
match of the
suck.
year candidate.
You suck. You suck.
But guys, is he ready mentally for this huge
Was there anything greater when he comes out to do his Hall of Fame thing? Freaking people are yelling, "You suck!"
Well, he eggs it on now. I think it's hilarious.
Do you like or have you ever listened to the band Primus?
I've not ever really been a huge fan.
Well, they're an acquired taste, that's for sure. But that's funny. Their fans do the same thing to them. You go to their concerts and you see Primus Sucks T-shirts and stuff everywhere. So yeah, this is another case of someone making the best of an opportunity given to them, and Kurt made good on his word.
Yeah, now let's see if he can continue to make good on his word against the GOAT, in his own words.
I gotta say, man, after watching how Kurt Angle dispatched those other 3 guys, I mean, it was,
Especially after the comments he put out on social media.
I don't know, I think we might see I'm gonna have to put my money on Kurt Angle for this one.
especially Mr. Johnny Fullaheart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, you had Rikishi backing that ass up.
All over
And
the place.
you had Zack Ryder, you know, being Zack Ryder. No, it.
I mean, Kurt pretty much went in there and handled all three, and had a pretty decisive victory with that ankle lock.
Yep.
Which
You ever been put in that thing?
No,
Yeah, you don't want to be.
no. No, I'd rather not. I've been lucky enough to avoid... I mean, Kurt's been lucky enough to avoid having to wrestle me.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Kurt Angle, man.
For now.
What's one guy right there that, like we said, he's a man of his word.
Introducing the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
I wonder if he's salty over the Eagles winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Introducing the champion from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the United States champion, Chris Jericho.
I will be very interested to see the outcome of this one. Especially, I mean, like we've already mentioned this week, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of our biggest shows of the year coming up 4 weeks from tonight.
Oh man, it's coming up so fast. It's one of the most exciting times of the year.
SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's SummerSlam. I love WrestleMania. That's the gala, blah blah blah. But as I've said before, SummerSlam will always hold a place in my heart as being my first, pay-per-view I ever saw.
Especially that one, SummerSlam 90.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
I mean, that was like the WWE at its most, or WWF at its most WWFist.
Right.
So do you have a...
I still say there's no better pay-per-view during the year than the Rumble, simply because of the Rumble match. And now the Rumble match is
stereo.
Now, were you about to ask me, do I have a prediction in this? Absolutely not.
Well,
I'm going to enjoy these two finely tuned professional athletes going head to head is what I'm going to do.
That's what I was going to ask you, if you're either going to even bother trying to guess or just ask the
Nope.
GM just mums the word. Ooh.
What
Ooh.
the hell?
I don't know who got the worst of that one.
I'll tell you what, though, Angle coming out looking full of one of his three eyes.
Now, I tell you what, I have been putting the walls the walls of Jericho, not the Lion Tamer.
So you've been putting the Boston Crab.
Yeah. And also not a very pleasant move.
Oklahoma Slam! You know what hurts the worst? The camel clutch.
Ooh.
My God, is that painful.
And it's such a hard one to escape, because once the person starts wrenching back and gets dug in right...
That's why you gotta hope the person is a lot smaller than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you could just pick them up. Oh! Suplex!
Suplex, duplex.
Oh no, this isn't suplex duplex.
Suplex
It's not.
Metropolis.
It's not quite Suplex City because it's Kurt Angle, not Brock Lesnar. Because Brock Lesnar is still hurt, ladies and gentlemen. But as far as I'm concerned, Kurt Angle did it first, so it is Suplex County.
Suplex, upper lower Manhattan, upper lower middle class income family neighborhood. put that on a sign. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap.
He's not.
Oh, it hurts just looking at it. Excuse me.
Woo.
Oh.
You know what? I gave him this opportunity because he was being a whiny little crybaby. But if he's going to make the best of it, more power to him.
1, 2.
2. Holy!
Well, there you go. How prophetic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Use.
the Olympic gold medalist, the, quote, American hero, even though he pissed me off when he said that to my face, is your new, as he gets handed the belt, United States champion. I guess it makes sense. An American hero as the United States champion.
That is very true.
He ain't G.I. Joe, but he's probably the next best thing.
And of course, that U.S. champion belt has been a pretty hot item. The race has been pretty hectic, going from Chris Jericho, now to Kurt Angle.
Kind of like my tag team championships have swapped a few times.
Yeah, and I mean that tag team division's been so hot that it's hard to. I wouldn't have been surprised to see him change hands again tonight, and I'm still kind of baffled at the actions of the Bar.
Tell you, man, that Angle.
Well, he took home the gold, man. That's all that matters.
He did.
Oh.
And now we have upon us
From Maryville,
interpromotional battle royal. 4 guys from Raw, 4 guys from SmackDown. So far, in interpromotional matches, I am 1-3.
Ha ha ha! SmackDown.
Yes, SmackDown. We'll see what happens here tonight.
What we had so far? We had Payback, which was
That was the only one that Raw won,
Shinsuke Nakamura
and
defeated The Undertaker.
in a last man standing match.
Yes. I mean, give it up for Shinsuke, man. It's no easy feat.
Yeah. Oh, you know what though? You know why he won? Because just like Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura is absolutely glorious. You know what's really funny?
Huh.
I have heard through the grapevine that Glorious was supposed to be Nakamura's theme song.
Nakamura?
It wasn't originally meant for Bobby Roode.
That's kind of hard to picture, man.
I know. Because, I mean, you look at the entrances of both of them now, and you couldn't imagine seeing anything different.
What? This I don't know. Maybe because I made the correlation with Rick Rude. I don't know, but this gimmick just seems made for Bobby Roode.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's why that really surprises me when you tell me that, because in a way, I almost thought he brought this gimmick with him.
Oh, no. He didn't start using the word glorious? Have you not listened to his ENC podcast?
I listened to part of it so far.
Oh, listen to the whole thing. I won't give you the story. I'll let him tell you the story from his own words.
I remember him talking about, like, the overall, like, how exciting it was that they were giving him these big, entrances and stuff, and how cool, how I don't know. I heard some of his journey and how he got to WWE.
Again, man, that's why you need to go back and watch all the takeovers, because he was sang it to the ring by an entire choir at one of the takeovers. A choir!
That's genius. Genius, baby.
It was glorious is what it was. Just like, I want to say it was the same one. It had to be the same match. It was him against Nakamura. And Nakamura had the violin player playing him to the ring.
That's such a nice touch, man.
Oh my god, it was so amazing.
But what's his face? The last one had a mariachi band or something, didn't he?
Oh yeah. El Idolo. Here comes Mr. Schizo himself.
The author of your doom.
Mr. Renee Young. She was just she's on a podcast that I need to check out. I don't remember whose it was.
I've seen them together a few times on that. Not Total Divas, but it was some other. It was like a prank show.
Oh, was it on the network?
Yeah.
Swerved.
Yeah. Dean Ambrose was like dressed up in a nice. I forgot what he was doing. He was in a mall. They were fucking with people. It was really funny.
I love Swerved. I wish they wouldn't have canceled it.
The Lone Wolf.
Guys, you have to think that this battle royal
Just saw another Ty Dillinger shirt. Why isn't he in this? Huh? I love me some Ty Dillinger.
You're questioning me. Why you question me?
Because as fellow general managers.
It doesn't matter why you're questioning.
Hey now. Leave that to your main event tonight. Anyway, as fellow general managers, we should always make sure that each other is putting on the best card for competition's sake.
Well, I would say my picks for this match aren't exactly slouches. Granted,
Oh, not at all.
One of them has recently kind of sank to the bottom of my ladder as far as actual respectability goes.
We won't bring that up.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens to him in this match.
You don't know what we're talking about. It's probably for the best.
Yep.
Meanwhile, back in the Battleground ring.
Bam, bam.
And from Asbury Park, New Jersey,
Bam,
weighing in
bam.
at 393 pounds, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, another one that was gone too soon.
Man, what was he? Was he even 40 yet when he died?
Oh, he had to be.
Let me look. I wonder how old he was. But yeah, you're right. Way too soon.
You would think anyway that he had to be. I want to go back and watch his stuff in ECW.
I was thinking about that. He was part of the Triple Threat, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't remember who. I know it was Shane Douglas. I don't remember who the third one was.
But, ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna look that up. Actually, I'm gonna look up how old he was.
It's the chosen one, ladies and gentlemen. The man who was fired by WWE, went to the independents, made an incredible name for himself, and is now back in NXT. And I couldn't be happier about it personally.
But I tell you what, man. Every time we've seen him, he's come out swinging. He's definitely made a believer out of me so far.
A big time battle royal here, guys. Who do you like in this one, Byron? Well, historically, your safest superstar.
No, historically, you don't want to put your money on the big... Now, I want to clear up a common misconception about Battle Royals. Simply because Byron Saxton, I'll just leave it at his regular name, just brought it up. Big men are not at an advantage in the Royal Rumble. Let me tell you why. Let's just go with tall men. If you're a tall guy, you're already halfway to the floor.
Yeah.
If you can get dumped, so is somebody like Kevin Nash. When you have so much upper body, if somebody picks one leg up, you're going out.
Yeah.
You are so easy to flip. It's ridiculous. Now, we'll talk about large men. Not necessarily tall, but round. Like me. Rotund. Now, I want you to think back to the last elimination of the very first Royal Rumble. Remember who it was?
One-man gang?
It was the one-man gang. Do you remember how he got eliminated?
Not off the top of my head.
Jim Duggan pulled the rope down when Gang was charging him.
Classic.
As a big guy like that, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's happened to small guys too. Namely, Ravishing Rick Rude in the 1990 Royal Rumble when Mr. Perfect pulled the rope down, and then Mr. Perfect was eliminated by Hogan for Hogan to win. But anyway, I know a little bit too much about Royal Rumbles because I watch them, every one of them, every year. But yeah, as soon as a big guy gets momentum, unless he's going to the corner, if he's going at the ropes, he's in trouble. Period. So as soon as somebody drops and pulls that rope down, a big guy can't stop on a dime like somebody the size of Mr. Monday Night can.
No, I mean, between their size and their momentum, I mean, because a lot of the smaller guys can angle themselves. They're agile.
Exactly.
Once they're headed in a certain direction, they're going in that direction.
You know who's got the biggest advantage in a Royal Rumble? Because he's almost not as tall as the ropes. Somebody the size of Rey Mysterio. He may be light, like a cruiserweight, maybe light, but number one, they're so incredibly agile. You know what I'm trying to get. I can't think of words.
Well, no, you're right.
But you know what I'm trying to get at.
But you're not going. He's so short. You're not going to clothesline him over the rope the same way you would, once
exactly.
again, a Kevin Nash or a one-man gang or.
I remember in the 94 Rumble, Lex Luger came down. Oh, as we see Baron Corbin in trouble early here.
Wow! Already he. What? Oh, but he manages to.
Oh,
whoa! Well then.
That was a sudden elimination. We are already down to 7, ladies and gentlemen, and Raw is down 1. Woo-hoo. That is not a good omen for the rest of this match. For me, anyway.
Bam Bam asserting his dominance early.
Anyway, you take a guy the size of Mabel, or King Mabel, or Viscera, whatever you want to call him, who is both very round and very tall. And they have the absolute least amount of chance at winning the Royal Rumble, in my opinion. Because once they're off balance, it's over. Not only are they big? Are they heavy? So they're already that top heavy in general, but with the height on top of it, once you're off balance, you're done. Like I was saying, the 94 Rumble, Lex Luger came in, grabbed one of Mabel's legs, and put him out in a second.
Damn, what was Mabel, like 530 pounds or some shit?
He was up there. He was up there. That's for damn sure. Another one that's gone now.
Well, you know, and the thing is, with these big guys, because of their perception in these battle royals and Royal Rumbles, I mean, they usually come in with a big target on their back as well. So that's another thing they have going against them. Is that everybody? I mean, how many times you see all these guys, a bunch of guys gang up on, you know, Yokozuna or Mabel or Kevin Nash.
Take the 96 Rumble. The 96 Rumble, Vader's first match in the WWF. Vader was going toe-to-toe with Yokozuna in that match. Shawn Michaels' music hit. He come down to the ring and eliminated both Yokozuna and Vader at the same time. Because they were against the ropes. You get those big guys who are just tall enough that they're a little bit over the ropes, and all that weight is going to weigh that rope down. So as soon as anybody's coming in with any momentum, they're going over.
And you got to think your average superstar, I mean, barring someone maybe the size of like a Rey Mysterio or something, most of these guys are, at least on average, pretty decently strong as it is.
Oh, absolutely.
They totally have the ability, like you said, like Lex Luger did, get a hold of one leg, get a little bit of leverage, bam, 500 pounds rolls out of the ring.
Well, and you take, you know, you can look at the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, the very first one, that Cesaro won, by freaking body slamming the Big Show over the ropes.
Yes.
I mean, I knew Cesaro was strong, but my God.
He's one of those guys, I've seen him do some stuff where I'm like,
you're just floored.
Yeah, like, you know, he's like, yeah, he looks strong, but when he does some of the stuff, you're just like, holy, where's he getting the extra muscle to do this?
It's insane. Plus, he's got a really cool actual first name.
What's his first name?
Claudio. Claudio.
Nice.
I actually heard Daniel Bryan screw up on Talking Smack one time and refer to him as Claudio.
You're fired.
Oh, dude, you should be watching 205. Oh, wait a minute. We are going to get... Oh, please. Oh, baby. Come on. Glorious!
Booker T. What the H? You're letting me down, man. Bobby Roode, this could be it for Booker T.
I know we haven't really been paying much attention to what's going on in the ring, but we are discussing strategy for a match of this type.
I think the only people right in there right now that would really apply to Bam Bam.
Ooh!
Maybe. Oh.
Roode's gone. And
what's
Booker T's gone.
Oh.
Oh, Roode very ungloriously clotheslined over the top rope right before Booker T got a vicious power bomb to the outside.
And man, he's gonna have to have that checked out because that was all like right on his back. I don't think he had any way to. Yeah, Booker T kind of.
Yeah, look at how he's walking now.
I don't think he had any way to brace himself. I mean, his legs were up in the air, his arms were splayed out.
I mean, what's he gonna if he grabs the barrier? That's just gonna screw up his shoulders. Oh man.
We'll have to keep an update on him.
Medic!
We need a doctor.
Is there a doctor in the house?
RVD hanging on by a thread. Your boy McIntyre. Oh no, wait a minute. Bam Bam attacking.
After he... yeah, see, this is a problem right here, because Raw is still... Oh, okay, yeah, Raw is still down 1. Ambrose got eliminated, so we were even for just a second.
Kevin Owens still recovering on the ground.
Yeah. Dean Ambrose and RVD eliminated almost simultaneously.
He's definitely got the right idea, man. He was down there for a while.
Yeah, he was. He could have hit under the ring, pulled himself an old Jerry Lawler move. He hit under the ring for like a half hour one year.
I'm trying to remember. Was it Hulk Hogan that pulled him out, or Bret Hart, or I don't remember who it was.
No, it was Shawn Michaels.
Was it?
I'm gonna send you. Because remember, I told you I was taking notes on every single Rumble. I have notes for every single Rumble match.
That's crazy, man. How long did it take you to do that?
Oh, it was a while. There was days when I would watch like 4 or 5 Rumble matches, and there was days where I would watch none because I was moonsault.
Wow, you were moonsault.
Yeah.
Acai! That's just a Bam Bam Big Little Special right there, buddy.
That is, and I'm so engaged every time I see that because it just amazes me. But this is all!
Yes! Victory is mine. Suck it, Raw.
Damn you, wild woman! Yeah, I called you. What you gonna do?
What'd you call what?
I said, damn you, wild woman!
Oh. Damn you, wild woman. You've impeded me since I escaped from your wretched womb. I love that episode. I can't remember.
Quit quoting Family Guy on this show.
But what was the episode they go back in time and watch that moment again?
Oh my god, I love that episode.
She's like, my god, someone give me a thesaurus? Or did
No,
I eat a thesaurus?
My favorite part of that episode was the fact that they had the original Meg. And Brian makes reference to, wow, it sounds like somebody gave up a great opportunity.
Yeah, I love when they sink that shit in there. That's a good point, though. I never really thought about that. I wonder what who did that voice. I have to look into that. And what they're doing now, if anything.
She only did it for, like, the very first season.
Yeah, but I can't imagine.
Oh, boy.
Well, at this point, I mean, it's kind of...
I mean, it's a moot point. SmackDown won either way. I'm 1-4. But, bam, bam.
I will say this, though. When it's all said and done, it might have cost me one of my superstars.
Yeah, but is that really a big loss?
If it means defeating you, no. King me.
I am... Well, I can't say I. Raw is now 1-4 in interpromotional matches. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, SummerSlam is coming up, where there will not be just one, there will be 2 interpromotional matches. We just don't know what they are yet.
Well, we'll know in the coming weeks. Let's just say it might end up being a big surprise for everybody.
Making her way to the ring.
Big surprise,
From
huh?
the Queen City.
A gigantic surprise. A humongous surprise.
Can you tell me what you mean by that?
And coming down to the ring, the Queen, Charlotte Flair herself.
The Raw Women's Championship match, ladies. No, this is not the Raw Women's Champion. I'm so used to thinking of Charlotte as a champion. This is Charlotte proving that she can be the queen if she has her way about it. And if she's lucky, her opponent won't start a riot.
Something tells me Charlotte Flair doesn't have a hard time getting things her way very often.
I gotta remember we are public figures, so.
Respectable pillars of the community, motherfucker. Ooh.
I'm surprised you haven't called her your North Carolina Lita.
No, she's just Charlotte.
And your tattooed Lita. Well, Lita has a bunch of tattoos, so I guess that doesn't work.
But dude, I gotta tell you, I don't find her all that appealing.
Ruby Riott?
Yeah. I don't know. There's just something.
Physically, you mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, as a competitor, she's awesome.
Oh yeah, I know. I meant just straight when you look at her.
Yes.
First impression kind of deal.
Yeah, I just don't. First of all, I don't like. I gotta be honest, man. I'm not a big fan of the chest tattoos like that.
Oh, see, I'll give you the chest tattoos. I'm not a huge fan of, but any other tattoos, I'm all about it.
I like her leg tattoos and everything else, but I don't know. I don't think she's attractive. I think she'll whoop your ass though. So
Absolutely.
Also, Charlotte. Oh man, what can you say that hasn't been said about her?
Let's simmer down now. And
I was gonna say the blood of champions, man, running through her veins.
That's the truth.
I think it's only a matter of time before she'll come for Lita. And on that day, I'll be excited to see. Or at least, I don't know. Assuming Lita can continue that streak, but man, she has just been so dominant.
She really has been.
It's hard to even it's hard to imagine anybody get one over at this point.
I'm quite proud of my women's champion.
Ooh, and a vicious hair throw.
As you should be quite proud of your tag team champions. They have been your tag team champions the entire lifespan of TGW.
Well, there's no doubt about it, dude. So, I mean, while I may not agree with some of their approaches to problem solving, they've been on fire.
Oh, that was just a straight boot to the cool.
Boot to the cool all the way across the ring, man. She just punted her.
Rough bump! Rough bump! And he can't even get the count! Get your ass up!
Oh, she misses with that knee.
Spine buster!
Oh, God, I love that move. I've been listening to too many Arn Anderson shoot interviews and stuff.
That's probably extremely interesting. Oh, she is strutting like daddy, and that's what you get for it!
A drop kick to the face. Or not really the face. More the
what do we
flank.
got here? Ooh!
Oh, man.
Short Rana. Give me a count.
9, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can tell we were off with that short Rana.
The short Rana. It's a micro Rana.
Oh. Well, it ain't a chin lock. It ain't a chin lock, ladies and gentlemen.
And maybe she should have used the chin lock. Charlotte find out that pretty easily.
Yeah?
Forearm.
Headbutt!
Headbutt. Ooh, mama.
We gotta
Ruby,
go back. Ooh! Straight to the post.
Oh, man. That noise they make when they collide. Oh!
You know, it was worse with these metal posts. Now that it's the LED posts. Nice senton.
Man, she should go for a cover here. It's a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, she's kind of wasting time. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh!
Ooh.
Yeah, but those LED posts, I feel like Riot kick. I feel like it saves their shoulders a little bit. Cover. We can see a big upset here too.
2.
Oh.
Oh.
I counted that 2 before it actually said 2. So, or before the ref counted 2.
I know the ref always feels like out of sync to me. Something about his timings. I don't know.
Oh, Shining Wizard. A la Hurricane Helms. Who it was really fun to see in the Royal Rumble this year, I just want to say.
Yeah, man, he's got a pretty good pop. Every time he posed, I thought the place was
just
going to explode.
Another short Rana.
Ooh, spiked it more that time.
Yeah.
Cover.
1, 2.
Oh, man. I gotta give it up to Ruby Riott here. I was expecting more of a...
Oh my God!
Then again...
Out of nowhere with that spear!
1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Whoa!
Oh, what a beautiful conclusion. Talk about out of nowhere.
There's the ref bump.
Like,
My God! Out of nowhere! Ruby Riott, I gotta tell you, I'm very, very impressed at the way she handled herself against a top-tier competitor like Charlotte.
oh man, I can't even, like, I'm just stunned right now. I thought she had her. I thought she had her.
I mean, that spear was sudden. I mean, look at that.
Turned her inside out.
Sudden impact.
They're going to show it again. Oh, spun her around even.
My God.
Flair having the presence of mind to go for a cover. And that's why I predict she'll
I don't know how.
She will once again be your champion someday.
I'll tell you what. SummerSlam's coming up. I got a feeling that these two are really going to step up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
We'll see what happens in that championship match later on. But, yeah. These two really showed me something tonight. Now I'm hoping these guys show me something.
Ding, ding. Oh, boy.
You gave them the opportunity. See, you and I are in the same boat. As far as you with the Ascension and me with Kurt Angle. They both came. I mean, granted, the Ascension had been proving themselves. I feel that they deserved this opportunity. They were winning matches, and I feel like maybe the Usos have been ducking them. So I feel that they deserve this match. Kurt Angle may not have deserved his match, but he got into that match by winning a fatal 4-way match. And he came out the champion.
Well, I mean, you bring up a good point, and frankly, if you try to look at things from the Ascension's point of view, like you said, these guys have been coming out here, they've been winning matches very decisively, and then you see someone like the champions, like the Usos, pull the stunt they did. I can understand their frustration, you know, but there's still when you come out and start attacking your general manager on live television.
Oh yeah, that wasn't cool. That's why I was saying you needed to get out of there before you got yourself hurt.
Well, I don't know. I think I can handle it. That's a different story for another day. But it's not my place to be fighting him. But still, I can only take so much. But when it's said and done, they have earned and are getting their championship title shot here. Now, the thing I'm fascinated to see is, are the Usos going to take this seriously? Or are they gotten so, I don't know, confident? Or maybe they have been ducking these guys.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 487 pounds, Victor and Connor, the Ascension. And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 479 pounds, they are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. The Usos.
Still one of my favorite entrances.
Don't move, don't speak, don't even blink.
And I think we should remind everybody here too that, you know, not only is this for the tag team championship, but there is a catch as well. Whoever walks out of this match, the loser tonight, there will be no rematch clause. Ooh, nice move to start things off. Excuse me, someone just handed me a note here.
Yeah, that no rematch clause sounds awfully familiar.
You know, to be real honest, I don't even remember what you're talking about. When you said that the other night, I'm like, did he do that on one of his shows?
I don't remember who it was with, but I know I had a no rematch clause.
I honestly didn't remember that. I was just so sick of these guys, you know, with their attitudes. Like, all right, get your chance. I don't want to hear anything else about it.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and read your note from one of your stooges. That guy smelled. Where do you find these guys? That guy smelled like sewage.
Hey, that was the best guy that you could find behind a dumpster that money can buy. I mean, employment agency.
Thought I saw a piece of pepperoni stuck to his shirt.
Let's see here.
Victor with that fist drop. I'll tell you, nobody did a better fist drop than $1 Million Man. He didn't jump with his.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I love that fist drop from the $1 Million Man.
He measured him, man. He like lined it up and just. Like,
I wish he was in the game. He's in the game as a manager, but you can't play as him, and I'm so incredibly pissed about that. Sorry, breaking kayfabe. Back to the match.
Well, this note I was just handed is a very interesting concept. I have to give it some more attention when I have time. Ooh, beautiful move. Oh man.
I'm loving how the Ascension are stepping up here.
I mean, you love to see, you know, much like with Seth Rollins, you like to see these guys with this fire that they want to be on top. They're willing to do what it takes. I mean, and granted, the loser of this match isn't, you know, it doesn't have to leave SmackDown, but they do have to prove their worth all over again.
Yeah, not like Jim Neidhart did. And like I said, you haven't seen him on TV since.
No. Not quite to that extent, but...
Like I told you before, he's wrestling on the house show circuit. I just don't want him on TV.
Well, you got to think for especially a team like the Usos who have been so... Oh, nice.
Spearline block!
There it was. It's been too long.
It has been too long.
What a tag... Oh, no, wait. I thought we were going to see a tag team attempt.
Oh, no, it's not the fall of man. I was hoping for it. Ooh!
The Ascension was some of the most brutal.
I mean, stiff shots. Oh, speaking of stiff shots, as we see a nice STO from Victor, I went back and rewatched the Universal title match from the Royal Rumble, and I saw that knee and the receipt from Lesnar. My God, that was brutal.
Well, I'll tell you, man, when it really sinks in, because I caught it watching it live, and I was like, oh, boy. But it wasn't until I saw the slow motion version of it that I realized how hard they hit each other.
Yeah. And I think Lesnar hit Strowman way harder.
Yeah, dude, because his head just rocked.
Rikishi driver coming up. Boom! Landed him.
All in the family. Oh, a nice counter
And
by
a
Victor.
large family it is.
Oh, sit down powerbomb.
How's Jay doing? Get. 1, 2. Oh my God! Oh.
I thought we were going to see that rain coming to an end.
It's been an incredible reign, but you know, all good things.
Oh, yes.
And of course, I'm talking about the final episode, or the name of the final episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yes.
All good. Ah, what a show that was.
I think the Borg are one of my favorite creations in science fiction.
I absolutely agree.
From the moment...
Hot tag!
Oh, boy. And Jay's ready. Oh, running in. Oh, Connor eating those
Cyclone
four.
elbow. Jay coming in like a house of fire,
It's all on the line here tonight.
and he don't need no water.
Let the mother sucker burn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, spear line block.
Not quite. That was kind of an uppercut.
A twisty cut.
A twisty.
Huzzah! A kamikaze cut.
Hashtag twisty cut.
It's forever frozen. In memoriam.
What do we got here? Irish. Oh, Samoa drop. Big elbow. You were right, man. We're gonna need an encyclopedia of all of our hashtags, our dictionary.
Oh, nice.
You missed. Big power slam.
We got the spear line block. Cruff. Suplex Village.
We had a super punch line one time,
Super punch line.
and now twisty cut.
The twisty cut. Oh my. What a maneuver.
And hashtag F the chin lock.
F yeah. F the chin lock.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, he knocks Jay off the apron. Oh man, we can be champions
Woo!
here.
Fall of man.
The cover.
Count it.
1, 2. Oh, so close. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be it.
Man.
Hanging Jay out to dry. Both Usos down the ring now.
And Victor having a sit.
Channeling his inner Jake the Snake there. Ooh, right to the ribs. Jimmy trying to get to his feet. Oh, elbows to the face.
Oh. Oh!
Momentum shifting here. Jimmy can't decide where he wants to go.
Apparently not. You gotta go for the... Oh no, it was a headbutt.
He should go for a... No, picking him back up instead.
Let me count.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay. I could tell we were about a half a second or so off. Shades of daddy right there.
Now, these are the Usos that we've been watching for the last few months.
Absolutely.
Now the Ascension finding out why they've been tag team champions for so long.
We're gonna see the splash.
The match isn't over. Whoa.
It was some kind of splash.
2. Beautiful presence of mind there by Jay.
I think Victor kicked out of that. Connor wasn't anywhere near him.
I think it even took the ref a minute to realize what was happening.
Yeah.
That second could have been everything.
Gonna get another Rikishi driver.
Ooh, Victor to the mat. Oh, trying to get to the corner.
Hot tag, and Jay just stood around and let him do it.
Boot to the cool. Shoulder to the cool. Oh, now Jay crawling, and they have Jay tags.
Victor and Jay both laid out outside the ring. This could turn into a one-on-one match.
Oh, Connor needs to take advantage of this.
Big Connor and Jimmy with the shirt on.
Oh, this is Connor's moment.
Superplex, possibly.
Oh,
boom!
Halfway across the ring. He needs to... Oh, gigantic elbow drop. Beautiful, but he needs to go for the cover.
You see him using that word a lot.
What's that?
Gigantic.
I like that word.
Okay.
It just takes... It has such presence.
Okay.
And...
Powerbomb!
Like a one-armed... We're going to... cover. 1, 2... We have new champions!
Holy God!
They did it! Hats off to them. The Ascension dethroning the Usos.
Ooh. It will be interesting to see how long their reign is. Wow.
Man, the end of an era.
Quite a match, too.
Yeah, that right there, if the referee would have been a little quicker getting to the count, that could have been it. I think everybody was kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, I know I was.
And Connor and Victor celebrating the ring as well they should. Credit where credit's due.
They're walking around puffed out like, yeah, we just did that, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Cool. Wow.
What an excellent card so far. What do we still got? 3 matches?
The following contest is
Should only be 2.
2.
And is for the Raw Women's Championship.
This is about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Little Miss Bliss.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
Okay, just because I said go down and Little Miss Bliss in the same sentence, don't think too much into it.
You're the one that reminded me.
Tell me, guys, does she have a legitimate chance to win this match?
I love her music, man.
Champion?
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
I mean, it might be less than 1%, but yes, she has a chance.
That's one thing that the WWE has really been getting right, is people's entrances.
Well, and you know, since Jim Johnston hasn't been doing the music and CFO Money's been doing it, I got to admit, man, the music has been it's been fantastic.
It has.
And don't get me wrong, Jim Johnston is responsible for some of the best wrestling theme musics ever.
Oh yeah, dude, Jim Johnson, part of the theme of our childhood.
Yeah, the the soundtrack to our lives.
If you will. My Lita.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one, and I don't remember the last time the champ was in Jeopardy pole. Tonight might just
This is going to be a good one.
Well, I love Alexa, but Lita has just been a fireball lately.
You will not bet against her, will you?
It's hard to. I mean,
I was going to say, not that I blame you, but I mean, with the track record. However, I mean, similar track record to the Usos, who hadn't lost their titles.
well, and I think with Alexa
Never know.
Bliss. Oh, sorry.
Finish that statement after JoJo does her thing.
Do your thing, JoJo.
Introducing the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. Introducing the champion from Stanford, North Carolina, the Raw Women's Champion, Lita.
Como esta?
This has all the makings of a
So you were saying about Alexa Bliss?
Well, I think because of her stature, it's easy to forget, why she's on the main roster and why she is, in the position she's in. And when it's said and done, man, she knows how to use that size to her advantage. So, I mean, would I bet on Lita if I absolutely had to? Yes. But only by a slim margin. Because we've seen,
It was
Lita
suplex duplex to start the match.
Oh. And Lita not wasting any time here. Oh, and neither is Alexa. I think it's about the most we've seen Lita.
Maybe it's not even a suplex duplex. It's just cool that it rhymes. Maybe it was a suplex apartment.
Suplex treehouse.
I love it.
Oh.
I love it.
And Alexa just slapped her champion when she owed her money.
Oh, suplex treehouse. I love it. That's fantastic.
So many hashtags.
So little time.
Hashtag. Ooh, short DDT. No pun intended.
Right?
Is this the... You can see... No, Alexa's getting to her feet.
No, not that moonsault yet.
Oh! A thing of
Beautiful
beauty.
Lita Conrana.
She's getting pumped up here.
Basement drop kick. That's about the kind of drop kick that I would throw. Because my vertical is about half an inch.
Giggity.
Frankensteiner.
Oh.
Because yes, there is a difference.
Yes.
Cover. One.
Not even a 2 count.
Barely a 1 count.
More like a 1 and... Yeah. Crucifix. Oh.
Nice crucifix.
got the medicine.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I thought we were going to see a chin lock.
I think I don't know what she's trying to do. Look like Lita maybe headbutter.
There's another suplex trailer.
Suplex trailer. Suplex.
Twist of fate.
Oh, we all know what comes next.
Indeed.
Oh.
Boom.
1, 2.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
This has been a night for surprises, and that once again caught me off guard.
She didn't make as short work out of Alexa Bliss as I thought she did.
Micro
There's a
DDT.
short DDT.
Oh man. Come on, we need some signs of signs of life from Alexa.
Waiting for a short arm scissor.
My god, short iron dragon twist. And a short elbow. Oh, Lita again with a counter. Oh, awesome.
That head scissor, though. It was a short elbow drop.
Yeah. It looked more like she like dropped her, she like slapped her fist in her stomach. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Something to write home about.
Elbow, and elbow.
Looks like
Oh,
not much
here
gas
comes
in the
the
tank.
Oh. That twist of fate.
So you're gonna go for a cover, or are we gonna see another moonsault? Oh! Or she's just gonna shove her face first in the mat.
Oh!
Almost took the ref out.
I was gonna say, how did that not take the ref out?
This is oh no, a D! Oh, a spike DDT.
Oh, that was brutal.
1, 2,
3.
and she retains, ladies and gentlemen.
Still, your Raw Women's Champion, North Takalaki's own. My God, man, she has been putting up one incredible performance after another.
Yeah, she stopped Alexa right in her tracks. This one looked like she had some momentum going. Next thing you know, she's getting a twist of fate. And that vicious DDT to end the match. Although you couldn't see it because that fan was moving. They paid their hard-earned money, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, they do. That we spend on beer. Beer Cheetos.
Beer and Cheetos. All the beer and Cheetos.
Every bit of the beer and Cheetos.
Well, now you know.
Maybe we shouldn't say Cheetos. We're not sponsored by them. Cheese Puffs.
Is that one of the generic brands? The Meyer brand?
Pretty much. I could say Cheetah Poofs.
The following contest
Cheetah Poofs.
is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah, I want cheese and
And
poofs.
it's for the WWE Championship.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the coveted WWE World Championship will be
Been building up all night.
Text your friends, people. This is going to be a match they don't
The
want to
tension in the arena is palpable.
This is another one that's coming back around full circle.
It's a fair question whether or not he's ready for a match of this magnitude.
Rock be able to best Samoa Joe this time?
Listen, anytime
3 months since they last faced each other.
especially a title match, there's going to be some doubt that creeps into your head. It's just human nature.
And The Rock putting everything on the line to get this shot.
He did put everything on the line in that match against Sid. I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, that interruption by Vader. And that's something we haven't discussed. Will we see Vader at the end of the night? Because
You know, that's like, I haven't even thought about that. That's a good point.
hell knows these two are gonna beat the ever-loving dog dung out of each other. I don't know why I'm trying to be PG.
Yeah, we don't cuss on the show, damn it.
No, not at all.
No, you're right. You know, Vader warned a few weeks ago. He's the Mastodon hiding in the corner in the shadows. And after he tried, you know, that little psych-out job, almost costing The Rock his match. If you'll recall, man, distracting him just long enough for that vicious power bomb. And how he kicked out of that, I don't know.
If you haven't seen that, make sure you can head over to our YouTube page or our Facebook page and check out TGW SmackDown from this week.
TGW, 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 TGW. Gozira!
Oh, Joe's gonna kill you.
Dun, 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 dun.
The Destroyer appears to be in
Once again, man, the music just...
I think you're right.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody's going to get hurt tonight.
Oh, it's like I told you before. When his music first hit in NXT, the first time he was getting ready to come out, I knew it was him by the opening of the music. Because it sounded just like the opening of his music in TNA. If you compare the two, they're almost identical.
I had to go back and listen to the original TNA one. And do a little compare and contrast. And man, what a journey for Joe.
Right?
He had to do a little climbing of his own after losing in that triple threat match. Kevin Owens playing a huge factor in that match and that whole build-up. JoJo, do your thing.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock. Introducing the champion from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, Samoa Joe.
Plant your butts in those seats and get ready.
You tell him.
Right?
Here's that coveted WWE Heavyweight Championship. Brother.
You know, eventually we'll have our own TGW championships.
That'd be awesome. Gotta come up with the perfect TGW logo. I was looking at the OBS screen today. I'm like, we need our logo on there. We need to have representation.
Yeah, it's something I actually want to discuss with you when we're done with the show.
Samoa Joe with the most ironic Samoan drop ever.
Oh, no comment.
No yob. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You heard that forearm for miles, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm just kicking Rock's face. I love it. Oh, I thought he was choking him. I was going to say, get over there, ref. Oh, man, it's starting to look like a repeat of last time.
Yeah, it is.
Joe going back to that leg. You know, Rock, one of the great in-ring competitors of all time, but for some reason, Joe just has had his number. A cover.
It's like, one. It's like Andrade almost having Johnny Gargano's number, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just, no matter how much you try, you just can't seem to get one over on him.
And chinlock.
Rock's slowing down the pace of this match a little bit, trying to catch his breath.
Can't say I blame him.
It's been mostly all Joe offense so far. Ooh. Joe breaking it up. Sends him in the corner. No, over the rope. Look at it. Oh! Right in the gut. Oh, the air driven out of the Rock on the outside. Now, I'll tell you what, this match is at a count out. I will go down there and restart it.
Oh, you better.
But we will have a winner tonight. Well, how about one, huh?
Oh!
Jeez. And maybe a trip to the medical facility. Oh my God, Joe just making good on his promise to punish the Rock.
Right? How's the Rock not busted open already?
Oh, they need to get back in the ring, but...
They're in a 7 count.
Oh, and the Rock returned the favor.
8. There we go.
And back in the ring. Thank the maker. Ooh, Joe back in that corner. Oh!
Oh!
That hurt just watching it.
All I can say to that is, ow!
Just doing everything he can.
Oh, God, I love this trilogy of suplexes. This is such a work of art.
Beautiful. 1,
1,
2.
2. Oh.
That is sweet. Taz, be proud.
Oh, he's got the clutch in.
Here we go. It's just like last time.
Oh, my
The Rock's
God.
struggling. He's struggling.
I don't know that I've seen anyone get out of this yet.
Can he worm his... he works his way out of it.
Oh.
I think he got lucky. Joe must not have it slapped in. He won't make that same mistake again, though.
There's that judo throw.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Kids were fast as lightning. Ooh. And now the Rock gets some good shots of his own.
The Rock was just going to town on Joe's chin.
He's stopping him on. Oh, wait a minute. He's stopping. There's that sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter!
And now Joe, the one in trouble.
So under the ropes.
This could be the second sharpshooter victory we see. No. And Joe powers his way out of it. Impressive.
Wow. How crazy would that be? 2 sharpshooter victories in one show.
Oh, man. It's clobbering him. Is he going to... Oh, I thought he was going to do it again. Where were you, ref?
I was going to say, that looked low.
And the Rock with...
Oh, DDT.
The most electrifying DDT in the world.
I was going to say, that's usually the setup. Well, no. The spine buster's usually the setup, but, you know, who's counting?
This could...
The most electrifying move, People Combo!
Ref that...
Count it!
1, 2.
2.
Oh, the ref out of position. The Rock is furious, and rightfully so.
You better jump his ass for that.
Oh, speaking of getting jumped.
Whoa!
Samoa Joe goes on a flight. And now it's Rock's turn to return the favor. Wrenching that out of the socket.
Well, at least he only hit the apron. He didn't hit the post.
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
Not that hitting the apron's any picnic, but...
Oh, Rock closing back. Oh, working
Guys,
over.
it's back about him already, at least.
And now these two.
Oh, he's doing it again! Come on.
Joe's locked in.
This ain't gonna happen. No way.
The ref's looking. The ref actually in position this time.
Rock was sitting deep on that, too.
And Rock.
now it's sleepy time, apparently.
The Rock is just all business here, but
There's no reason that Joe should have ever been able to even attempt that slam. Uh-oh.
The Rock measures in.
Uh-oh. Rock!
Rock
bottom!
Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! 1, 2, 3, we have a new champion! My God, ladies and gentlemen, he did it. Finally overcoming Samoa Joe. And it, oh man.
Wow. Oh, after that trilogy of suplexes.
Oh, beautiful bridge there. Oh man, Samoa Joe just throwing everything he had at him.
Oh, wow.
Breaking out of that first sharpshooter powerfully. Not so much the second one though. There's that people's elbow.
Should have been over right there.
And the ref slowed a count. Oh my God.
Should have been over right there.
And the Rock knowing what he needs to do here.
Oh, we're not going to get a replay of the people's elbow.
Of course not.
Or not the people's
rock
elbow.
bottom.
The rock bottom.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, your new TGW Heavyweight Champion. Can you smile? With the Rock just cooked. Brother.
Smells like a championship victory to me. Smells like, I don't want to say vengeance.
What?
What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
I know what word you're.
Yeah.
He avenged his loss.
Yes. Yes.
From Payback. And now this adds a whole different dimension to the little spat with him and Bret Hart after Bret's impressive victory over Dusty Rhodes earlier this evening. Bret has nowhere to go but up, and this man is at the top waiting for him.
With SummerSlam on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy.
That was solid. Some great matches, man.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations on your half of the card. I gotta say, I was rather impressed.
Yeah, we had Seth Rollins defending his Intercontinental Championship against Eddie Guerrero. Let's see. The Ascension overcoming the Usos, ending their 3-month reign and becoming new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
4-month reign.
4 months, I'm sorry. Bret Hart finally able to put away Dusty Rhodes in just an old school.
Absolute fantastic match of the night.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Match of the night by far.
Those two took it to the end, baby. They took it all the way to the end, if you will. Yeah, definitely, man. That match stands out. I mean, I thought the tag team matches were pretty good.
Yeah.
Or at least, well, your match was good until the count out.
Yeah, that might be the reason that I only had one title change on this show. Because the Outsiders...
I'll be interested to see what the fallout come next week with SmackDown and Raw. 'Cause,
Yeah.
some loose ends tied up, some loose threads still hanging. And with, like you said, with SmackDown, or I'm sorry, with SummerSlam on the horizon, it's time to settle these scores.
And a new United States champion, by the way.
Yes.
Not to mention that absolutely stellar match between Charlotte and Ruby Riott.
That was great.
Ruby Riott was seconds away from victory, and then boom, out of nowhere with that spear came Charlotte.
It just took me so off guard, I still really can't register it all the way.
And of course, Lita continuing her absolutely spectacular reign as Raw Women's Champion, overcoming the challenge of Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, old Shorty couldn't get it done, man. Old short round.
No. Well,
that's what I'm going to call her from now on.
You know what she needed, right?
Oh, I know what she
Dr.
needed.
Jones!
You know Dr. Jones! Indeed!
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been TGW Battleground.
And what a hell of a show it was.
Yes, it was. We will be back next week, Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, please remember to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TGWrestling. You can follow us on Twitter at ThoseGuys734. You can follow me on Twitter, your wonderful Raw General Manager, on Twitter at EvilPenguin1981. You can follow my fellow GM of SmackDown and tag team partner on Twitter at
OddSmith311.
And you can search for us on YouTube, where you will see this video pretty soon by searching Those Guys Wrestling. You can also search for Bananarama TV on YouTube by searching #ControlFreaks.
Will usually be the first entry at the top of the page. Go to the Bananarama YouTube page. Go to the right-hand side to featured channels, and you'll see Those Guys Wrestling. Subscribe to us as well. You can catch all of our future and past episodes of TGW Raw and SmackDown on there, as well as our pay-per-views, show reviews, and other content we have coming down the pipe. So, you can also catch it on our Facebook page under videos. So, no excuse not to watch.
That is right. We will be getting some regular podcasts up here in the near future, we hope. And we would love to hear your ideas for topics. We are open, as long as it pertains to wrestling.
There's so many things. It's such an endless sea of things to pick from.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, countless topics. But until then, for OddSmith311, I am Evil Penguin Gaming, signing off. And as always, we have been, count it down, 1, 2, 3.